This lesson is about titles. We're going to take a look at the text media generator and how you can use it to create great-looking titles. First, make sure you're viewing the media generators. View Media Generators or Alt F9. They'll show up in the dock if that's where you'd like to place them. Vegas gives you 12 different text presets, from simple to not so simple. Notice that there are 3 buttons on our sample text. The top one launches the generated media control panel. The middle one launches our old friend Event Pan Crop. And the bottom one, text is just like any other event. We can add video event effects to our text. We can bring up our old buddy Event Pan Crop, or we can bring up the video media generator control panel. The control panel allows us to choose any of the 12 presets. For example, we can switch to any of these other ones. We can also create our own presets and save them. There are 4 tabs here: Edit, Placement, Properties, and Effects. In the Edit tab, we can change the font, size, and characteristics, and center or left or right align the text. Look down here. We have what looks suspiciously like the Pan Crop dialog. It's actually a little keyframe controller. We can add keyframes to our text. For example, if we add one here, now, when we get to that point in the clip, our text changes. Very powerful feature. The Placement tab gives us presets for where we want the image to appear. For example, using the keyframes, keyframe 1 is set to freeform. If we set keyframe 2 to bottom right, notice what happens. Moves to the bottom right of the frame. Also in the Placement panel is a Safe Zone control. Safe Zone allows you to create titles that will show on TV. Notice that if I change the safe area to 20%, the whole clip changes. It's now no longer moving to the lower right because that portion is out of bounds. It's created the text in the safe area. The Properties tab allows us to choose text color and background color and vary the opacity of each. You can also control tracking, which is the distance between characters, leading, which is the distance between lines of text, and scaling. For example, if you have a 10-point font and you scale it to 1.5, you now have a 15-point font. You can also kern fonts, which is automatically adjusting the space between characters.